governs the decision, isn't it? Nothing wrong with it, but I'm analyzing why the decision making. Now, when your ego is making the decision about branding, branding is all about impressing the other people. And they call it status, isn't it? Status is when you buy things that you don't need with the money that you don't have to impress people that you don't like. Call it status. Ego loves to impress the other people. Ladies and gentlemen, if your life is governed by the ego, it is a very costly life in terms of money. It becomes a very expensive life. Many things that we do is not so much it adds value to our life, it is more to impress the other people. That's what the ego loves to do that. Ego likes to make a comparison between I versus you. Ego likes to identify their individuality with what they have. Isn't it? Ego is happy with the identity only based on what you have. They feel, I am because what I have. Who I am because what I have. Your identity ought not to be dependent upon what you have or how much I have. Your self-worth is much more crucial than your net worth. But we define our identity based on our net worth. If you define your identity based on your net worth, you will find yourself in continuously under pressure because you will compare yourself with the other outstanding achievers and you feel you're very less. And when you compare the other people who have got much less than you, you slip into a superiority complex. Such people are constantly buffeted by the comparison that they make with the other people. That's what the ego does. Your identity, your individuality ought not to be dependent upon what you have or how much you have. Who I am is not because how much I have. Who I am, not because what I have. I am what I am. That is what I would call ego-induced greed. That ego-induced greed must be transformed into an aspiration, a goal,